Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to do a video on a very controversial topic, and that is the number one reason traders fail to make money, or for that matter, fail and lose all their money. Same thing at the end of the day. So, the best way for me to explain this to you, and many people have talked about it, what is it, blah, 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 psychology, emotion, blah, blah, blah. That's all hogwash and nonsense, okay? I'm going to tell you the real reason why traders fail. And it's actually been proven, and statistically, it's not just my opinion. But the real reason traders fail and I'm going to kind of sum it up in a few sentences, is overtrading. Okay, overtrading. And someone could say, well, maybe it's because you cut your losses and let your winners run. That would be true too. But even if you are in the right stock and you are in the right direction in that stock, you don't need to cut your losses fast, because let's say you were long Moderna from this level. You were never in pain and never in any real suffering. What about if you were long Moderna from this level? You were never in pain, you were never suffering. What if you were long Moderna from this level? Well, you were never in any pain and never suffering. What if you were long Moderna from this level? You get the point, right? So if you can find the right stocks with the right directional bias, that supersedes all that other nonsense out there about cutting your losses and letting your winners run. And it supersedes all the need for psychology. Because how hard would it be to hold on to a trade when you're in profit? It's really effing easy, isn't it? Right? So what is truly the number one reason traders fail to make money and or lose money? I should probably put that there. Well, this is a quote from one of the most successful portfolio managers and traders of all time. Now, before I show you who this guy is, I want to explain to you. Some of you are going to say, well, he's not really a trader. He's a longer term investor. Blah, 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 blah. Screw that. If you make your money from putting your money into the market and selling at higher prices, or putting your money in the market short and buying back at lower prices, no matter what's your time frame, whether it's 1 minute, 1 year, 10 years, you're an effing trader. I don't want to hear any nonsense about it, okay? A trader is someone that makes their money from getting in low and out high, or in high and out low on shorts, period. End of story. So Peter Lynch, an American investor, mutual fund manager, philanthropist, averaged 29.2% annual returns between 77 and 90. One of the smartest men in the market. And he did it with hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's where this quote comes from. He who turns over the most rocks wins. Okay? Now, drop your ego. He's a billionaire. You're not. So I don't want to hear any nonsense. Well, that's not the same reason. Right? If you're a billionaire, you can say it's not the right reason. If you're not a billionaire, then shut up. He who turns over the most rocks wins. He with the most money wins. So why do I think Peter Lynch is right about that? Because again, if you're in the right stock in the right direction, it's almost impossible to lose money. So how do you turn over the most rocks? Right? And it's not only turning over the most rocks, but it's knowing and finding those trades, because all the psychological bullshit is really easy when you're in profit. Right? It's really, really easy when you're in profit. Psychology and the rest of the stuff only comes in when you're in losses. So if you're turning over rocks that are always look like Moderna, and it's very hard to get into a losing trade on it, all that psychology won't matter. Right? So how do we do that? Well, in my course, I use a stock screener to find day trades. Okay, and I won't get into my parameters on the stock screener right now, but it helps me find stocks that are moving, very similar to like a trade that we liked a lot on Friday for a day trade was FireEye. Okay, and these are the type of moves that I'm looking for. Very directional, non-random moves, easy to exploit, easy to make money from. How hard being long FireEye would it have been for me to make money? How much psychology did I need to be long FireEye on Friday? Okay, so the real reason is you're choosing the reason you're losing money is you're choosing assets that are way too hard to trade that don't give you strong directional edges. Okay? All right. So that's my philosophy and I am sticking to it. The reason Moderna, I never get that name right. The reason why you are losing money is because you're not turning over enough rocks. You don't have a way to find strong directional edges. And you're losing money and psychology becomes a problem because you're in assets that are far, far, far too hard. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So here's the good news. The reason why I did this video and shared with you the number one reason traders fail is because they don't turn over enough rocks and they also don't know what they're looking for. If you want to learn how to turn over the absolute best rocks and you want to learn how to be in trades that don't require you to be a psychological genius, then head on over to my website because right now I'm doing a holiday special and I've lowered my prices until January. This was regular 13, it's now $9.95. This was regular 2500, it's now $19.95. It now gives you a good reason for a very limited time offer. This was $3.50, it's now $2.99. This is now $1.99. Gives you a good reason for now between the holidays to reward yourself, start to feel good about your trading again, and learn how to find stocks that don't require you to have a frickin' therapist to make money. Okay, and I will teach you exactly how I find the best stocks every single day. Okay, thank you all. The number one reason traders fail to make money is because you're not turning over enough rocks and you're over trading in random market conditions. I love you all. I wish you all the very, very best of holiday season, and bye for now.